Whose idea was it to give you the remote control car, by the way?
Don't know, it was a silly idea, was it? Really fun though, I enjoy it. I was having 2 kids myself, I like to fool around and have fun. So yeah, it's obviously nice, and obviously to link up with the guys over there and get the insight on what they do, it's quite an eye-opener.
How's it been? Obviously a big training camp leading into it. Now you're in Perth. What's the feeling like in the camp?
Really excited. Like you say, a long training camp, but worth it. You enjoy it through hard work, and that's certainly what we've done. We know what the end goal for us is, and that's to automatically qualify for the World Cup. We're all on the same wavelength, and that's what we want to achieve. So that's how the hard work's been put in for this preparation, and yeah, fingers crossed we can do it.
You're in, some would say, probably career best for Hibs at the moment. What was that season like, particularly getting to share it with 3 other Aussie boys?
Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster at the start. We'd say we were underachieving, but we certainly picked up after December, which is good. Like you say, personal achievements and scoring goals and assists, it's probably the best thing to do in football. But like you say, it's a team sport, and helping the club anyway is brilliant. And fingers crossed I can take my form from club football into international level.
I think other Socceroos fans know you as a winger, but you were playing a bit through the middle with Hibs, correct?
Yeah, it was kind of like a free role, floating around, try to get on the ball, penetrating runs in behind, things that are a big part of my game that I enjoy doing, and just causing problems for defenders. So yeah, obviously, like you say, the form's been really good. I'm really, really pleased. So hopefully I can keep that levels and process it here.
Is that something Tony's explored as well in camp, playing through the middle?
It hasn't been recently. Obviously it's been playing in that right 10 position. How can I drop in and affect teams in behind and really get on the ball? But like I say, I've learned a lot for the last few camps that I've been in. I've progressed a lot. So like you say, I just want to keep maintaining those levels and maintain that high standard.
You were there obviously in Qatar for that famous qualification. As one of the senior players, what do you say to the boys now? Because we're on the cusp, but there's a lot of guys that haven't experienced that. Do you try and share some of those messages of what it means to truly secure qualification? Because it's just there. It's like the carrot's just dangling.
Absolutely. To this day, it's probably the greatest achievement that I've had in my career, qualifying for that World Cup. There's no better feeling. Just the adrenaline, the buzz. It's the pinnacle of people's careers. Obviously, being selected for the World Cup could maybe tip that, but qualifying and know that you've done it to help your nation qualify for the World Cup, it's a special feeling. So yeah, we'll definitely be drilling that into the lads. Got a few young boys that are experiencing it for the first time, but we have a good core of experience in there to make sure that they're well aware of what they want to achieve, and it's certainly what we want to achieve, and it's the best feeling in your life.
Taking on Japan, in terms of the excitement among the player group, can you just describe what everyone's feeling right now?
It's brilliant. These are the games you want to play in, the massive games. Like you say, playing in a lot of big games before for your career, but these are the games that you can be a hero in, and certainly everyone will have an eye on doing that. But most importantly is qualifying for the nation. We know how difficult it will be. So, like you say, we've been working hard. We've got the core together. And we'll definitely be prepared for Thursday night.
And your teammate of Nectar at club level, I guess a few people are disappointed he's not here, either in the camp or here now. Do you know what's going on there, and do you try to get in his ear, kind of like, come on, let's play for Australia?
I think that'd be a question for Nectar. Obviously he's a terrific player. I've spoken about him highly a lot recently, and his performances and what he's done. His time at Hibs has been fantastic, but like you say, that's a conversation for Nectar. You can only give a person so much speaking to in terms of how highly he's rated and how much we want him here. But like you say, he was named in the squad, but like you say, it's good a player he is, and the level of consistency that he showed, I'm sure we'll have another player coming in and taking his spot, and yeah, they'll deserve it just as much as he does.
Last one, guys. From Japan, who looks like a younger squad.
We'll expect a really tough game, as it always is. Doesn't matter the level of position that they put out, they're still going to be a high quality team. Even if it is a younger squad or a new squad, they'll want to fight for spots and be part of the World Cup that they've qualified for. So, like you say, we'll be ready for the challenge, and hopefully we can take the game to them.